Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I've been using Famous.ai for some time and I've figured out a few things about them. Today, I'm going to give you a full review to help you decide whether or not to use it as an app development tool. So let's dive in. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a look at Famous.ai and I've gone through and used it to build an app, and so it's been quite pleasurable so far. I will go into more detail in a second, but just as an initial interface over here, here is basically where you're going to input your prompt so that you can have your app built. And there are two options. There's the bulldozer mode, whereas if you are looking for more detailed prompts, then this is something that you would use. And then the genius is something if you're looking for sort of more detailed tasks, this is what you would use. And then you can also go and choose to build a website, a mobile app, and then also a crypto site or a crypto element. It's quite nice. They've got the note-taking app template, photo gallery, recipe finder, SaaS landing page. I mean, there's not much visuals here. It's very, very plain and boring, kind of, you know, and I guess it's okay. They also showcase a couple of their ongoing projects from their community, which is also nice. You can get some inspiration from there. And then, you know, they've got a lot of information as to how to go about it. They've got their frequently asked questions section. I'm going to just go into my dashboard here, and this is the app that I built. I'm going to just go ahead and say view, and I used a very simple prompt. I used a very simple prompt, right? Build an app that converts photos or text into line art styled images. And this is all the thinking that it did. It did take 10 minutes to do, and I've had a look at some other AI app builders where you just input a prompt and it took less than 5 minutes to do. However, it did give me a pretty decent product. So I've got my transform photos into line art. You can either do text or line art or upload an image, and it gives you like a full interface with all the steps, how it works, some examples. It gives you a bunch, and I think it's pretty cool. However, I do first, before I do anything else, I have to first integrate an AI via API so that I can actually have a bot or a model to actually do this. Also, there's some other integrations over here, but it's also quite nice if I need any changes made. So I can make changes to the style, to the layout. I can add elements, I can remove elements, and it's not drag and drop, so to speak, but it is human-like conversation. So I can just go ahead and type over here, and I can say, make this change, make that change, and I can send it off. Or I can add an image over here as well, and I can say, you know what, style this in this style, and it's pretty intuitive. Once you have published it, you can have a look at, you know, if it actually works or not, and then you can come back to the drawing board and you can make whatever changes you need. It also does offer you the code, which is quite nice. I have used one or two other app builders, AI powered, that don't give you the code. They just do everything for you, and then you deploy it directly within their platform. So this is slightly different to that. Let us know what you think in the comment section about Famous.ai. Is it good? Is it bad?